Scott Lynn for Paul Lindman here on the KEX Morning Update. The Pentagon is very worried about Iran and is making moves to bulk up its defenses in the Persian Gulf. Might American forces be drawn into military conflict with Iran? Let's ask Adam Entous, who is with the Wall Street Journal. He has written a lengthy article on this issue. And again, there's been a lot of talk about Iran's attempts to build nuclear weapons and so forth. Right now, Iran has ballistic missiles and has threatened to shut down the oil shipping lanes on the Strait of Hormuz by mining them and so forth. Let's bring Adam Entous into the conversation now. He joins us live here on the Morning Update. Adam, why does the Pentagon feel a need to beef up its presence in the Persian Gulf right now?
Well, there's a lot of concern that the situation is beginning to get more tense as sanctions are really taking hold against Iran's oil exports. And the concern is that the Iranians are going to lash out. And so many of the steps that the Pentagon is taking are designed to beef up defensive capabilities in the region, either against long-range Iranian rockets or longer-range ballistic rockets fired by Iran, or to prevent them from being able to mine the Strait of Hormuz, where much of the world's oil passes every day.
Again, U.S. officials say this is all defensive, shouldn't be seen as provocative. How is Iran likely to react to the move?
Well, at this point, it's unclear how the Iranians will view this. I mean, there is the risk here anytime you do exercises in this part of the world that the Iranians are going to see it as a provocation and then respond with their own exercises or their own provocative steps. And that's certainly something that American officials are aware of and are concerned about. The other equation here is Israel, and the U.S. is very concerned that Israel is potentially going to take its own action against Iran, and by beefing up U.S. defenses in the region, the U.S. hopes to kind of convince the Israelis that they don't need to do that.
Will there be any additional ground troops from the U.S. added to this region? Do we know?
As far as we can tell, there's no plan to add additional ground troops to the region. There's a sizable U.S. presence in Qatar now of about 8,000 U.S. troops. You also have large numbers of troops, U.S. troops in Afghanistan, and you have very small number spread around in Saudi Arabia and some of these other countries where we have small bases, and of course in Kuwait. But at this point, most of these changes are in the maritime area. So we're talking about more large aircraft carriers and mine-sweeping vessels that would be involved if the shooting war broke out.
And the new missile defense radar station in Qatar, along with the mine-sweeping exercises in the Persian Gulf, is this considered a show of force or simply a buildup that's necessary to reassure Israel and other allies the U.S. is willing to act against Iran if necessary?
Well, based on the conversations I've had with senior defense officials and others involved in this, this is largely designed to send a message to Iran that the U.S. is ready in case a shooting war breaks out. And it's also designed to convince Israel that tangible steps are being taken to guard its security. There's going to be right now yesterday Hillary Clinton was in Israel, and the Defense Secretary Leon Panetta will be there early next month, also in Israel, to basically talk to the Israeli leaders and to make sure they understand what the U.S. is doing to ensure that rockets fired from Iran are not going to be able to hit the Jewish state.
Adam Entous of the Wall Street Journal, thank you for the information and for being with us live today here in Portland.
Thank you very much.